Hey, this is Pexi Quartz, and I am doing a simple recolor tutorial for the DSD Rabbit. It's the most easiest avatar to mod. DSD has plenty of mesh PSD files. I do not believe he has GIMP files, so for GIMP users, I suggest you switch over to Photoshop. So here we have the DSD Rabbit head. Um, I strongly recommend using NAM's optional skin and prim win light setting only because it disables shadows and allows you to see the mesh head more better. If you're doing shadows and shine, it'll help you to see whether you're doing that right. Also, playing around with the settings lets you see what I'm talking about. Okay? Here we have the Winlight shadows enabled. As you can see here, you can see shadows, shine. So anyway, you can download these PSD files at darkspotdesigns.com, and you can see here is a giant list of PSD files and RAR files available for the DSD products. So we'll open our file that we got. As you can see, here's the UV map. Super easy to recolor, super easy to recolor. So what we're gonna do is just play around with this for a little bit and see what exactly we get. So here's the head. Okay, let's say I want to turn this head, let's see, brown. So I want to turn this brown. So don't worry about this pop-up that you get, because sometimes when you change the color and when you dump the color in there, it will act weird. So we changed the color to we changed this color to brown. So we'll save this with the UV. As you can see, you can turn off the UV. And these are all PSD files, so you can turn stuff on, turn stuff off. So let's save our image. I recommend you save it as a JPEG. I was way ahead and tested this out earlier, so you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. Let's right click, edit, click edit link checkbox enabled. Alright, so let's click our head and add the texture. I am using Firestorm Viewer, so that means if I'm working on a texture, it'll update the textures. I'm not sure for any other viewer though, so you might want to check into that. So let's see. Rabbit. Click. Select. Okay. So here's our rabbit texture with the funky funky colors we did. Again, you can change the colors really easy in these PSD files, so you don't really even have to try very hard. Alright, let's change our wind light back so we can see better what we got. Okay, it's a plain texture now. Now let's say I want to add shadow and shine, so let's start with a new layer. Let's see. So we'll add shadow here. We'll add shadow here. And just very easily you'll get the hang of it what I'm doing. Okay, let's go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. And we want to set this to 6.6 in blur. Press OK. Let's set our layer to multiply. Okay, you have to set it to multiply. Drop the shadow to 38%, or we'll do 45%. Let's open a new layer so we can do our shine. So here's our shine. We added some shine here. Let's blur that again. Blur. Gaussian blur. Hit OK. Again, it has to be 6.6. Let's hit OK. Let's set that to soft light. Soft light. And we'll drop this down to 41%, and we'll save that. Okay, let's save. If you're using Firestorm Viewer, your texture will automatically update by itself, so don't worry about that. So here's our texture now with shadows. As you can see, there's shadows right here. We have shine right here. And it's ultimately improved the look of the head. Let's disable shadows and re-enable shadows so we can see what we're looking at now with even better stuff. So we're playing around with shadows to see what we get and what exactly we're trying to accomplish. Let's turn our head around. As you can see under the mouth too. Alrighty. So you can continue doing that. Let's say I want to do something really weird and I want to make a strange pattern. Let's do a heart. I want a heart on this bunny. Now it's not a very good heart, but it's a heart. Well, it's a messed up heart. So let's just say that's just blush or something. So we'll save that as a JPEG. Save to desktop. And again, your Firestorm viewer should automatically update this, so no worries. And here's our pink blush. So that's pretty much it on how to mod the DSD Rabbit. It's super easy, and again, you can download these PSD files available at dsd.com, darkspotdesign.com, and again, the link will be in the description on where to get it. It was nice showing you guys how to mod. There will be another tutorial soon, so have a good one.